If you follow me, you know that I'm a huge supporter of, I believe that the new monetary system is rolling out. I believe in utility crypto, and I have invested in it heavily for the past 5 years. If you follow me, you also know that I have embraced new technologies to save money. And if you follow me, you understand that I believe, because of evolving technology, simple to use technology, and AI is and will continue to wipe out jobs, especially, now I'm learning more, especially in the technology field. There's no question about it. I've been taking the time to learn how to receive a very good internet connection outside so I can work outside. I don't have to be stuck in this apartment all the time. So I can be at a park and work for 3 hours on my online business while I'm completing in between two scheduled deliveries. I'm a struggling, striving, thriving entrepreneur. And I have tMobile. My mom and I share a plan, so we save money. And I reached out to ask about hotspots. And after doing research and calling up to find out more about it, I will pay, until it gets cold out, $15 a month extra to have incredible internet service in the area that I'm working in. I live in Nassau County, Long Island, and the connection is strong. So I felt it was worth the money, because I want to work outside more in between working the gig work. I want to write about the gig work. There's so many things I want to do, but I can't sit in this apartment and just stay inside all beautiful weather. I just don't have it in me this year. So I'm gaining knowledge and understanding and made the decision to pay for the hotspot. My phone is a device, a hotspot, and I'm paying for that extra good quality wireless internet service. And wireless is key here. So that's what I've been working on, which led me to tMobile introducing me to their home internet. And when you have a plan with them, they had a promotion going on. And right now, it's $50 a month. No brainer. I'll go for it. It's not hardwired, and I'm a true believer in hardwires. I'll get to that in a moment. I know this might be a bit off topic for you gig workers, but this is a miscellaneous channel, and I am discussing modern technology, different ways to save a lot of money. You can, boost your income too, because you're going to become more self-sufficient and efficient and work more fast to get more things done in less time. So the woman talks me into it. I'll show you in a moment. So I hook it up today. It's called T-Internet. 30 minutes. Done. I'm already unplugging my old Optimum modem and router that it's old. I get on the phone with Optimum because I want to cancel. Because I was paying $109.03, that's including tax, for home internet. That's a lot of money just to have internet. You know what? I could slice that in half. So I hooked up the T-Internet, and it's the gateway. I'm looking at the box over there. That's why I keep looking over there. I'll show you in a moment. So they work me for at least an hour, over an hour. I got to level 2, and I got upset because I'm not upset because I'm nasty and mean. I kept saying, I understand you're just doing your job. I understand. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm not being mean, but it's too much money. I mean, for what I use it for, why pay that? But I do believe in the hard wire. I'm all set up in this little apartment. I still work here, and I still live here half the time. So, level 2 talks me into keeping me. They made a deal with me because I did call up months ago, and they said there's nothing they could do about it. That's the price. There was no record of me calling or speaking with chat, and they said that I was speaking to the wrong department. Well, the people who work for Optimum should have guided me to the right department. I thought I was doing the right thing, and then I spent some time over the past couple of months to educate myself and research how can I get home internet a lot cheaper, and how can I get a better connection outside so I could bring this laptop and work out outside in the field in between jobs and be more sufficient and efficient so I could move forward with my online business. It's a lot to take in. So, wrap the story up. I'm going to get 4 months for free. And for 1 year, I'm going to get the home internet for $40 a month. So I say, what happens after the $40? They told me to call back. They told me what department to speak to and see if there's new promotions. Well, if there isn't, what will my bill go up to? It will only go up $10. I'm not changing a thing. I have the hard wire. I know I'm keeping this place for a while, but it's like my middle ground right now. That's just the way it is. So I need to know at least I have home internet, and I can watch TV with home internet. I can communicate with people. I have my cell phone. It's a good setup and on the cheap. But to pay that kind of money, $109, and I was like, well, I have tMobile. They have a great service. Let's go for it. And I already have it back in the box. And I'm going to visit the website and find out where I need to mail it back, because they give you a 15-day trial. Okay, the whole story. I scored and didn't plan on that, but I did. But now let's discuss developing some basic skills can save you a tremendous amount of money. A lot of money. And with new technology, there's going to be a lot of jobs wiped out there. Let me video record and give you examples of what I mean. Here's the 5G gateway. T-Internet. I was very against 5G in the beginning, but I'm not going to beat it. So I might as well join it and use it and save a lot of money. Optimum is sending me the same type of device, the same thing. It was seamless. In 30 minutes, I had it hooked up. I was ready to go. I had internet. You don't need to be a techie person. You don't need to hire a technician. Let's show you fast forward. I did this for like 2 years. This Verizon thing that I'm going to have to pay someone to get off my wall. I used it and I went back to Optimum. This was annoying. It was a big deal to hook this up. It was such a joke. Like, what the heck? You don't need to be, you develop some skills, do your thing. Guys, I'm in the process of emptying out my apartment. Sorry, it's a mess, but you get it. What a hassle that thing was. And I regret that. So I went back to Optimum. But now they're going to send me the same kind of router modem in one. And all I'm going to do is hook it up. It's going to be hooked up in 30 minutes. This took me 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Now, I know this looks like a mess, because it is a mess. But I got this hand-me-down smart television set. These are old speakers, because I use this as my stereo, too. I had some type of day, but this is the kind of stuff you got to do. You give yourself wholeheartedly for a day, and maybe a few hours another day when I get the updated equipment, and I'm going to be good to go for a really long time. This is a smart television set. That is a flat screen that I'm going to get rid of. I have this HDMI cable because I'm mirroring the computer to the television. Right now I have it over here, as you can see. So I could watch TV, YouTube on the TV, and music. I use it as a stereo. Yeah, it was a struggle today. However, so worth it. 100%. And it works great. And it sounds great. I'm just going to turn this on. See, it's mirroring it. And a couple of friends of mine told me about this app. That sounds really good. And I want to put Pandora on there. My flat screen became obsolete. I had it hooked up like this for years. That didn't work anymore. It wouldn't allow me to watch YouTube or listen to music. Well, now I can with the smart television set. And I plan on getting an Amazon stick or something like that. Amazon Fire. So, today was a tough day, but it was worth it. I learned a lot. And also, telling you that, you know, with the technology that's out there today, okay, maybe you need someone to come in and hook up a hard wire. I happen to approve of a hard wire. That was the selling point for me, in addition to him matching the price and giving me a great deal. And he's going to credit my account back a few months because I did reach out. I did ask if something can be done. And nobody guided me right. That's not my fault. So I did research, and I said, well, there's a better opportunity out there to slash my bills in half, and it'll hold me over when I'm here. You know, I was really appreciative. I was grateful. The woman was great, the customer service on the tMobile. She sold me like that. I was like, well, no brainer. And I couldn't believe how seamless it was. It actually, 30 minutes. I was done. You know, and see, this is where modern technology is going to wipe out more jobs. Now, this is a technical thing. Maybe you need experienced technicians to come to your home and set up the hard wire. But then as years go on and technology changes, you could do the modem. They're sending me a modem router built in just like that one. And then you scan a QR code. And that's what the man said on the phone, and I was like, I just went through that, hooking that up. And it was seamless. It was so easy. I was like, you don't need to hire a techie person after that. That's going to wipe out a lot of jobs in the technology industry. No question. Because someone like me, I see only getting better. As long as someone comes in, my home, wherever I am, and hooks up the main, the hard wire, the main source. I could do the rest myself. What I didn't like about Verizon, that box there, you can't do that yourself later on. Well, what do you need a technician for? I went back to Optimum because of that. I was like, well, if my box ever breaks, my modem or my router, I used to call them boxes, I could always run to the store and hand it in, and they give me another one. And I come home, I spare about an hour, figure it out, and it's all hooked up. That's the one perk I always liked about Optimum. And I am pro hardwire, no question about it. And anything I use, even in my car, you gig workers, I love batteries. I don't plug my phone into my car. I don't plug my car cam into my car. I plug it into portable batteries with a hard wire. It works better. There's less glitches. It's all around, in my opinion, a more direct, better, secure setup. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is the kind of stuff you got to do. And I'm looking forward to moving forward with my online business. I'm almost there. But this stuff is exhausting, but I learned a lot. And guys, you can save a lot of money. Hey, if you use tMobile, cellular, and Optimum's catching up with that too. They have mobile. I don't know if my family wants to change. They're jumping on the bandwagon too, because hotspots are coming into play. You're using your phone as a hotspot for internet anywhere for an extra. I could have went with the $10, but I went with the $15, the medium. And I want to work wherever I want to work. and in my market, in my area, I should always have internet, even on the water, even in a park, at a cafe, my own private network. It's all key. So kudos to tMobile and even their home internet. I support it, even though Optimum talked me into staying with them. Thumbs up for Optimum. I love the hardwire, and I like the way I can replace my own modem/router without hiring a technician. You should be able to do it yourself, upgrade things after the initial setup. See you in the next video clip. Have a good one. Bye, everybody.